I said, okay, before taking care of babies, after taking care of babies, before preparing meals, before you eat, make sure you wash your hands. That's going to help a lot. Of course, you're also ensuring that you have good water, good food. All things that are done around safe hygiene will help to prevent hepatitis A and E. Yes, they don't cause chronic infection. They are not likely to cause liver damage that will lead to death, but they also cause illness. So let's prevent them too. For B, C, and D, let's prevent using all those meals that we already know. Don't share sharps. Blood transfusion, of course, for Lagos is almost a non-issue now because the system has been put in place to ensure that every blood that's going to be transmitted, transfused to another person is very well tested. There are various quality assurance measures to ensure that, yes, we don't get transfusion through blood. So those measures are already there. So it is healthy living to prevent yourself getting infected in the first place. Once, and the next thing, of course, is to know your status. Once you know your status, you're either going to get vaccinated, get the vaccine. It's simple, it's an exercise. I cannot say it's completely painless, but it's not going to stop anything you are going to do. You just take your injection and you continue with your life. Remember the next time and remember the third time. Get fully vaccinated. Okay, so you're being conscious about your health. And then, of course, for those who need to get treated, it's not easy. It's a chronic infection, so you are going to do what I call chronic things to get well. So, yes, listen to your doctor, listen to their advice, listen to their instructions, and make sure you follow them. Take your drugs as appropriate, okay? Get tested whenever you need to be tested. There are, like I said before, various steps, there are various procedures. Let your doctor guide you in managing yourself. So these are the key things. We are not going to have to eat any food. We are not going to ask you not to do certain things that you normally do. But the focus must be on, okay, so I have this issue now. What are the things I need to do to overcome them? Listen to your doctor and follow advice.
Listen to your doctor and follow the advice. Now let's go global, sir. How does hepatitis impact global health?
Okay, like I have mentioned before, hepatitis is logically poised to be the number one cause of death among infectious diseases. There are about 304 million people worldwide who have hepatitis. Chronic hepatitis B, you have about 254 million. And then for hepatitis C, it's about 50 million people who have chronic infection. The vast majority of them are not detected. They are not diagnosed. And what that means simply is that they're able to spread their infection. They don't know. You don't know. I don't know. The person has it and they're going about their normal life and they're spreading the infection. You can imagine why we have such large numbers of people being affected. So, excuse me. And more importantly is that it is us here, also sub-Saharan Africa and Asia, we are the ones that have about 80% of the problem. So it's another thing that it is our issue here. And that's why we have to address it. 80% of the world's burden of viral hepatitis can be found in sub-Saharan Africa and parts of Asia. And better than our own country before that. Nigeria has about 8.5% of prevalence. That's about 8.5% of our people have hepatitis B. For Lagos, it is 5%. So we're actually lower than the national average. But those are significant. Once it's more above 2%, it is significant. So globally, you have people, so many people, as 4 million people that are carrying this infection. And you know what? It is 100 times easier to transmit hepatitis B from person to person than to transmit HIV.
Wow.
So it's so much easier to get infected. If the virus, if a drop of blood that has a virus is on my table now, I come back a week after, I have a wound and that blood gets into my skin, I can get viral hepatitis. That's kind of, for HIV, within a few hours, the virus is dead. But for hepatitis B, it lasts that long. So it's Once you are fully vaccinated, you are protected from hepatitis B. So we need to have this understanding. This problem is all over the place. You don't know who has it, or you don't know who to avoid so as not to get it. The only way is to be conscious enough to say, okay, let me sort of just know my test results. And if I don't have it now, let me never have it. And the way to do that is to go and get vaccinated, especially for hepatitis B. We don't have vaccines for C, we don't have for D, we don't have for E. We have for hepatitis A. There is vaccine for it. It's not commonly available in our environment here, but it's not even such a big problem for us. Our biggest problem is hepatitis B. And that is, like I said, worldwide, 254 million people have chronic hepatitis B infection, and 50 million have chronic hepatitis C infection. So it has, and that's why WHO can come out and say, look, we want to eliminate this disease by 2030. We want to ensure that it is no more a thing that will be of concern to us all by taking this step that we have mentioned. Hepatitis B in particular, get vaccinated and you are free of hepatitis B for the next 10 years to your lifetime.
Now, how can what are the challenges in eliminating hepatitis globally?
Number one, low awareness.
Low awareness.
People are just not aware. I feel. Will I want to say I feel ashamed? But I can say that even for me, I was not acutely aware of this issue until I came into the viral hepatitis control program.
Wow.
Okay, so that's the kind of thing that health workers, we won't know about a lot, and something that is there we have forgotten about. Maybe when we were in school we learned about it, but outside school we have forgotten about it. But it is there silently affecting people and leading to death. With chronic infection, initially the body fights back, and that's why it takes so long for it before you start having symptoms. The body is fighting back, the infection is there, the body is fighting back until the system is overwhelmed. Now you start having the symptoms because the liver is being damaged, and that damage, unfortunately, continues from stage by stage. And initial fibrosis, cirrhosis, and then can cause cancer. The leading cause of liver cancer in our environment is hepatitis B. Next is alcohol. Next is hepatitis C. So it is hepatitis that is the leading cause of liver cancer in our environment. And once you have liver cancer, you're talking about liver failure, and that is death. Okay, so we just must be aware that this thing is happening, this thing can happen, and the only way I can know what to do about it is take that first step, know my status, get tested, know where you are as far as viral hepatitis is concerned. Get tested, and if you are negative, get vaccinated. If you are positive, get treated.
Now, you spoke about involving the communities in the awareness program and all of that. How can communities and individuals raise awareness about hepatitis? Okay,
so the first step we are taking is, like I said, we are going to be having jingles on air. It's going to be in English, it's going to be in Yoruba, and it's going to be in Pidgin English. And we're going to run them in 2 radio stations and 1 television station for a period of at least 10 weeks. What we're planning is 3 jingles every day, 3 jingles in a day, 3 days a week for the next 10 weeks. So that is going to massively, radio and television, it's all over the place. Everybody is going to have it. And then we are going to be following up with what we have been doing, addressing communities and going into communities to create awareness, where we have the opportunity to do screening, we have the opportunity to do vaccination. So we want everybody to be part of it. If you want us to come to your place, we'll come. Don't send us a letter, we'll come and talk to you about hepatitis, we'll come to you and do screening, we'll come to you and do vaccination. This is what we're about. So apart from the general awareness mission through our jingles, we'll also go out to communities and sections, and this is our work. So something that we do all the time and we continue doing until this problem of viral hepatitis is result. Part of what we are also ensured is that in all, I speak for Lagos State, in all our general hospitals, we have personnel that have been trained to manage hepatitis. So wherever you are in Lagos State, just go to the general hospital, get tested, and if you need to be managed, can be managed there. It's something that the government has ensured now. So the services are all over like I said, all over Lagos State. You can get managed for viral hepatitis, get tested, get vaccinated in all these hospitals.
Thank you so very much, Doctor. Yes, we've been speaking with Dr. Hussein Abdul Razak, Lagos State Viral Hepatitis Control Program Manager, Lagos State Ministry of Health. It's been a very interesting and inspiring time with you, sir.
Thank you very much.
We really appreciate you and we wish you the very best, sir.
Thank you.
Now,
Thank you.
Before we go, I'd like to leave with this message. Awareness, testing, treatment, the path to hepatitis elimination, and together we can conquer hepatitis. Let's go home with that. That is it on today's episode of Message Music for Motivation on Champion 90.7 FM. Thank you for tuning in. Join us same time on Wednesday for another inspiring conversations. Until then, a special thank you to the producer, Ade Obayinka. Becca is here, Esther is here, Emmanuel is here, Olamide is here, Michael is also in the studio. Thank you guys for being there. Thank you for working tirelessly to bring this program on. I remain yours sincerely, Adedoyin Kukoyi. I'll see you again by God's grace on Wednesday. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Without doctor's prescription, on 10 doctor's attention. If you need solution, on 10 too much is given, much is expected.
Champion 97 FM. Lówó ìgbà. Ajẹ́ kókó ẹ lómìnú, ajẹ́ gbà ẹ lẹ́nu. Ẹni tó gbé ojú borí, òun ni wọ́n pè ní aṣíwájú. champion 90.7 FM.
Champion 90.7 FM.
Rédíò kan àrà ọ̀tọ̀ tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ èyí tọ́mọ aráyé fẹ́ gbọ́ sétí.
Champion 90.7 FM.
Àwọn ètò agbọ́fìkọ̀gbọ̀n lédè Yorùbá, Gẹ̀ẹ́sì àti àdàbọ̀ Gẹ̀ẹ́sì.
Champion 90.7 FM.
Number 1 la fi kalẹ̀ sí CMCM Ivory Abiodun Ojodu.
Champion 90.7 FM.
Let us ignite the fire within you, home àtẹnumọ́.
Champion 90.7 FM.
Champion 90.7 FM.
Champion 90.7.
Láti lè ṣe Champion FM 90.7 gẹ́gẹ́ láago méje alẹ́ lù. ẹ kú àtàárọ̀ àsìkò iṣẹ́ òní, ìròyìn àpapọ̀ ló ń dé sétí ìgbọ́ yín láti lè ṣe Champion FM 90.7. Ọlámídé Abíọ́dún lóníròyìn. Ìjọba àpapọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí ti fún ilé-iṣẹ́ tó ń rí sí ètò ìpawówọlé èyí tí wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dá sílẹ̀ láṣẹ lábẹ́ òfin láti yá owó fún ìṣàkóso ilé-iṣẹ́ ọ̀hún láti ibi tó bá rọ̀ wọ́n lọ́rùn. Bákan náà níjọba àpapọ̀ fọwọ́ sí ilé-iṣẹ́ náà láti gba ìdá 4 nínú ọgọ́rùn-ún iye owó tí wọ́n bá pa wọlé fún ìṣàkóso wọn. Èyí wà nínú òfin ìwé owó orí tọdún 2025 tí ìjọba àpapọ̀ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ buwọ́lù. Òfin tuntun náà èyí tí yóò di lílò bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti inú oṣù kínní ọdún 2026 yóò jẹ́ kí ilé-iṣẹ́ náà kówó jọ nípasẹ̀ owó yíyá àti ọ̀nà ìkówójọ ìnáwó náà láti lè ṣiṣẹ́ tí wọ́n gbélé wọn lọ́wọ́ lábẹ́ òfin dójú àmì. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí abala 28 ìwé òfin ọ̀hún ṣe sọ, ọ̀nà kan pàtàkì tí ilé-iṣẹ́ náà yóò ti máa rí owó náà wọn gẹ́gẹ́ bí abala 22 ìwé òfin sọ ni láti inú ìdá 4 owó tí wọ́n bá pa wọlé yàtọ̀ sí èyí tí wọ́n bá pa wọlé láti ara epo rọ̀bì. Ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú African Democratic Congress ADC ti fi ẹ̀sùn kan ààrẹ Bọ́lá Tinubu pé ó ń fa orílẹ̀-èdè yìí sínú ọ̀gbun gbèsè tó léwu. Nínú àlàyé tí agbẹnusọ ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú ADC Bọ́lájí Abdullahi fi léde, ó ní bílíọ̀nù 21 owó dọ́là tí àwọn ọmọ ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fọwọ́ sí pé kí wọ́n yá láti ilẹ̀ òkèèrè yóò fa gbígbé ẹnu sókè gbèsè torílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà jẹ di tírílíọ̀nù lọ́nà 200 owó náírà níparí ọdún yìí. Abdullahi sọ pé ààrẹ Tinubu ti yá owó ju ààrẹ tẹ́lẹ̀ rí Muhammadu Buhari lọ, léyìí tí kò nípa rere kankan tó jọjú lórí ìlọsíwájú ohun amáyédẹrùn àti ètò ọrọ̀ ajé orílẹ̀-èdè yìí. Ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú ADC láwọn kọminú lórí ìfẹ́ owó yíyá tí ètò ìṣèjọba Tinubu mójútó, wọ́n ní ohun tó léwu gidigidi ni. Ìgbìmọ̀ amúṣẹ́ṣe lẹ́gbẹ́ òṣèlú Social Democratic Party SDP ti jáwé gbélé rẹ̀ fún gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Kaduna tẹ̀rí Malam Nasiru El-Rufai kúrò nínú ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú náà. Ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú SDP sọ pé El-Rufai kò ní ẹ̀tọ́ láti ṣe àṣepọ̀ kankan pẹ̀lú ẹgbẹ́ náà láyèkáàyè fún 30 ọdún bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti àkókò yìí lọ. Ẹgbẹ́ náà tún fẹ̀sùn kan El-Rufai pé ó ń parọ́ pẹ̀lú bó ṣe ń pe ara rẹ̀ ní ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ SDP, gbígbénú òkùnkùn tafà sínú ìmọ́lẹ̀ ìlànà ẹgbẹ́ àti gbígbìyànjú láti ba ẹgbẹ́ náà jẹ́ nípasẹ̀ àwọn ìṣesí ẹ̀tàn tí kò bá òfin àti ìlànà ìṣèlú mu. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀rọ̀ tí agbẹnusọ ẹgbẹ́ SDP Araba Rufus Ayénigbà fi léde l'Àbújá, ó sọ pé ìgbìmọ̀ amúṣẹ́ṣe ẹgbẹ́ náà gbé ìpinnu wọn jáde lẹ́yìn ìwádìí tó péye lórí àwọn ẹ̀sùn tí wọ́n fi kan El-Rufai. nínú ìròyìn tó tún farapẹ́ Báyọ̀ Ọ̀nànúgà tó jẹ́ olùdámọ̀ràn pàtàkì lórí ìrọ̀lédè àti ọgbọ́n inú sí ààrẹ Bọ́lá Tinubu ti ṣẹlẹ́yà gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Kaduna tẹ́lẹ̀ rí Nasiru El-Rufai lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n lé kúrò nínú ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú Social Democratic Party SDP. Ó wá ṣàpèjúwe El-Rufai gẹ́gẹ́ bí ogunléndé èèyàn tí ò níbì kan tá a yà á sí. Ọ̀nànúgà sọ pé kò lórí pa lórí ọ̀rọ̀ òṣèlú mọ́ lẹ́yìn tó dìtẹ̀ kúrò lẹ́gbẹ́ òṣèlú All Progressives Congress APC. ẹgbẹ́ àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga yunifásitì National Association of University Students NAUS ti pèpè fún ìgbésẹ̀ tó lọ́rìn ní kíákíá láti ọ̀dọ̀ ìjọba orílẹ̀-èdè Ghana láti dáàbò bo àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà tó ń kàwé lórílẹ̀-èdè náà àtàwọn tó ń gbé lórílẹ̀-èdè Ghana pẹ̀lú ìfẹ̀hónúhàn tó lọ lọ́wọ́ lórílẹ̀-èdè náà. Igbákejì ààrẹ ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀hún Meshak Anthony Yanuoluwa fi àìdùn inú rẹ̀ hàn lẹ́ni tó sọ pé ìfẹ̀hónúhàn tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbéra sọ lórílẹ̀-èdè Ghana ọ̀hún níbi tí wọ́n ti gbé oríṣiríṣi àkọlé lọ́wọ́ pé káwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà fi orílẹ̀-èdè àwọn sílẹ̀. Anthony wá sọ pé ìgbésẹ̀ náà ti kọjá ìfẹ̀hónúhàn lásán. Ó ní ìdúnkokò mọ́ ọmọnìyàn gbáà ni tó jẹ́ ìwà ìyẹpẹrẹ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ̀dá ènìyàn. Ẹgbẹ́ náà wá fún ìjọba orílẹ̀-èdè Ghana ní wákàtí 72 láti gbé ìgbésẹ̀ tó lọ́rìn láti dáàbò bo àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà àtàwọn tó ń gbé ní Ghana. Wọ́n ní láì jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn yóò kórajọpọ̀ káàkiri orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà láti dáàbò àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ àwọn. Ẹgbẹ́ náà wá pé iléeṣẹ́ ajẹ́lẹ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà lórílẹ̀-èdè Ghana, ìgbìmọ̀ àgbà orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ní Accra àti ẹgbẹ́ tó ń rí sí ètò àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà lókè òkun láti ṣiṣẹ́ papọ̀ kí wọ́n sì rí i dájú pé ààbò àti ìjẹ́ ọmọ ènìyàn àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà nílẹ̀ Ghana dé dáadáa. Gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì nígbà kan rí Ayọ̀délé Fáyọ̀ṣe ti sọ níta gbangba lónìí pé òun fọwọ́ sí dídìbò yan ààrẹ Bọ́lá Tinubu àti gómìnà Bíọ́dún Oyèbánimíjí ti ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì fún sáà ètò ìṣèjọba ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì lọ́fíìsì pẹ̀lú bí ètò ìdìbò gbogbo ọdún 2027 ṣe ń bọ̀ lọ́nà yìí. Lásìkò tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí níbi ìpàdé ìpolongo òṣèlú kan nílùú Adó Èkìtì tí í ṣe olú ìlú ìpínlẹ̀ náà lọ́jọ́ Ajé òní, Fáyọ̀ṣe kéde àtìlẹ́yìn rẹ̀ fún àtúndìbò fún ààrẹ Bọ́lá Tinubu àti ìtẹ̀síwájú ìṣàkóso gómìnà Oyèbánimíjí bó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ alátakò òun ló ṣì wà. Fáyọ̀ṣe ṣàpèjúwe ìpàdé náà gẹ́gẹ́ bí àpéjọ tó dáyàtọ̀ pẹ̀lú bí àwọn gómìnà tẹ́lẹ̀ rí nípínlẹ̀ Èkìtì, àwọn alẹ́nulọ́rọ̀ òṣèlú nípínlẹ̀ náà àtàwọn ọmọ ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin tó wá láti ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì ṣe wà níkàlẹ̀ bámúbámú. Nínú ìròyìn míì, ìròyìn ti gbé pé gbogbo agbègbè ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó àtàwọn apá kan nípínlẹ̀ Ògùn yóò fojú winá ségesège iná mọ̀nàmọ́ná fún ọjọ́ 25 léraléra bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ọjọ́ 28 oṣù keje, gẹ́gẹ́ bí iléeṣẹ́ pínápíná ṣe fi ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀hún léde. Iléeṣẹ́ náà jẹ́ kó di mímọ̀ pé àtúnṣe àti àtúntò táwọn ń ṣe láwọn agbègbè kan níléeṣẹ́ àwọn ló ṣokùnfà èyí. Wọ́n ní àdínkù wákàtí 9 yóò bá àkókò tá a fi ń loná láwọn ọjọ́ wọ̀nyí, tí yóò sì wáyé láàrin aago 8 àárọ̀ títí di aago 5 ìrọ̀lẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ látọjọ́ Ajé tó ń bọ̀. ìròyìn láti ilẹ̀ òkèèrè. Àjọ orílẹ̀-èdè àgbáyé ìyẹn United Nations ti kéde ọjọ́ keje oṣù keje ọdọọdún bíi àyájọ́ ọjọ́ àmọ̀tẹ́kùn ìyẹn World Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn Day láti jẹ́wọ́ ìmọrírì akitiyan iṣẹ́ tí iléeṣẹ́ ẹ̀ṣọ́ ààbò àmọ̀tẹ́kùn ń pèsè nípínlẹ̀ Ondo. Àjọ àgbáyé tún sọ pé ìpinnu náà wáyé látàrí ipa pàtàkì tí àjọ àmọ̀tẹ́kùn ń kó láti kojú ìwà ìgbésùnmọ̀mí lágbègbè ìhà gúúsù ìwọ̀ oòrùn orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Èyí wà nínú ọ̀rọ̀ kan tó jáde lọ́jọ́ Ajé nílùú Àkúrẹ́ tí í ṣe olú ìlú ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo látẹnu Adétúnjí Adélẹ́yẹ tó jẹ́ ọ̀gá àgbà àmọ̀tẹ́kùn ní ìpínlẹ̀ náà. Nínú ìròyìn eré ìdárayá, lọ́gàálọ́gàá àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ìjọba ni wọ́n péjọ lọ́wọ̀ọ̀wọ́ ní pápákọ̀ òfurufú Nnamdi Azikiwe tó wà lólú ìlú ilẹ̀ wa Àbújá láti kí àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ agbábọ́ọ̀lù obìnrin orílẹ̀-èdè ìyẹn Super Falcons káàbọ̀ lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n jáwé olúborí nínú ìdíje bọ́ọ̀lù àfẹsẹ̀gbá tàwọn obìnrin ilẹ̀ adúláwọ̀ tọdún 2024. Lára àwọn tó wà níbẹ̀ ni gómìnà Kaduna Uba Sani, gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Kwara Abdulrahman Abdulrasaq àti gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Imo Hope Uzodinma pẹ̀lú ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn mínísítà àtàwọn olóyè eré ìdárayá. ẹ̀yin ará, ìròyìn àpapọ̀ oníjù báyìí lọ láti lè ṣe Champion FM 90.7. ẹ lè máa wà kedere lójú òpó ẹ̀rọ ayélujára wa. ẹ̀yin ti lọ sáàchì fún Champion 90.7 FM lórí Facebook, Instagram, X page, TikTok àti YouTube. kẹ́ẹ̀sì máa tẹ̀lé wa tàbí kẹ́ẹ̀ máa gbọ́ wa kedere lójú òpó àgbáyé wa www.champion907fm.com. Teresa Adéyẹmí lolóòtú ìròyìn, èmi Ọlámídé Abíọ́dún ló kà á sí gbọ́ yín. ẹ ṣeun bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń tẹ́tí gbọ́ iléeṣẹ́ Champion FM 90.7. àwọn ètò wa lọ́lọ́kan ọ̀jọ̀kan tẹ̀ síwájú lédè Yorùbá. ẹ kú tẹ́tí lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
We are champion.
90.7 Akínyẹ̀dé Òjòdú la múlẹ̀ sí o.
We are champion.
Ibẹ̀ láti ń dábí ẹdun tá ń rọ bí òwe.
We are champion.
We entertain, educate and informate o.
We are champion.
Ẹgbẹ́ polówó ọjà kájé bùgbà ìjà o.
We are champion.
Oore gúngún lobìnrin lè ṣe, àwo kẹ̀lẹ̀dẹ̀ lobìnrin lè mọ, bóbìnrin ojú dòrò òrò wá gbé. Ẹ kìlọ̀ fọ́mọdé kó má rìn ní gbọ́dọ̀. kóńkó jábélé kálukú lómi ṣe tiẹ̀. 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 Káwọn ṣe tàwọn kẹ́yìn ṣe tẹ̀yìn káwa ṣe tàwa. Kóńkó jábélé kálukú lómi ṣe tiẹ̀. Àmọ́ ṣá kan kìlọ̀ fọ́mọdé ó má ní gbàdó.
Àti wà láti yé tó bá jẹ́ jíjó kẹ́múra láti yó kẹ́yìn ó nílùú níbi ìlú sí kẹfẹ́ yìí tó kù